Welcome at Past 25. This is the highlights from the mini symposia. Here I have Özgür Kilic from Brookhaven National Laboratory in the United States. You presented, you organized, a mini symposium about fostering sustainable workflows in high energy physics, developing common interfaces and leadership facilities to enable cross-site portability. Now, this is a very interesting title, but can you give us a summary of what this mini symposium was about?
Title's trying to summarize it, to be honest, but the main what we were looking from the high energy physics workflows perspective, what are the possible challenges of the portability, how they can utilize the HPC systems that we have in the DOE Nation Lab ecosystem, and how we can address to the challenges that we find in terms of the porting one workflow from one place to another place. There were 4 talks in that. It started with looking at the challenges and suggesting possible ways to solve it. It moved to some FAIR principle, how we can actually collect the data for the future and how people in the future can use that data for the governance data in that way. Then we moved to the IRI concept, which is the integrated research infrastructure, an idea in the DOE to connect all the Nation Lab infrastructure and the user facilities together. And we also had basically a talk from a scientist, a physicist perspective, how they are seeing this environment.
Very interdisciplinary, or at least representing all the various aspects. Is there 1 or 2 major highlights from your discussions?
I think we all agree that with new experiments are going, with more data is coming, we need to use the HPC in one way or another, and we definitely need the portability and we need the easiness of the use it. And all these things will eventually come, but all of them doesn't even seem challenging, becomes challenging when you try to run in some new system.
But then what is that you expect to happen in the coming months? What are the next steps after this, the momentum that you gain at the PAST conference?
We are working towards enabling these steps, like enabling the use of the HPC as part of multiple projects within the DOE. And we also are looking towards maybe some type of the workshops in the future to connect the domain scientists with the computer scientists or with the facilities, so that connection will help both sides to how to pursue further.
Thank you very much for joining us and for giving us a summary of what was happening in your mini symposium, and thank you all.